part of my flesh. Man أغضبها man أبغضها أبغضني. Whoever angered her has angered me. And this is why I'm trying to present it. This is proven from Sahih Muslim, Sahih Bukhari. This is proven from Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Sunan Tirmidhi, Sunan Abi Dawud, Fadail al-Sahaba, Sahih Ibn Hibban, Sunan al-Kubra of Imam Nasa'i. Are these scholars are not Shia, they are our own Sunni senior scholars. These people think that they can attack our Salaf as well, and they accuse them of being Shia. But this view here also proves that Fatima Zahra, Salamullahi Alaihaa, the scholars have proven that after the Prophet ﷺ, there is this view, Sayyidah Fatima Zahra, Salamullahi Alaihaa, is Afdal. And what did he, Adil accused Shah Sahib of saying that, believing that after the prophets, over the prophets, Afdal, superior than the prophets. This is a false accusation. It's after the Prophet ﷺ himself. Yes, there is this view. The Sayyidah Fatima Zahra is superior. Imam Haskafi mentions the place which the Prophet's blessed body is touching is superior than mutlaqan, absolute is superior than the Kaaba, the heaven and the throne. And this is in Durr al-Mukhtar, volume 4, page 37 to 38. Imam Suhaili mentions, because the Prophet ﷺ said, Fatima is a part of my flesh, we see nobody more in comparison to the flesh of the Prophet ﷺ in the best position. Raddul Anf. And then we see Qadi Sanaullah, Panipati Tafsir Mazhari mentions the same. Because time is very short, I'm just mentioning these, just the references. And then we see Allama Mahmud Alusi mentions the Ruhul Ma'ani, and he mentions that Sayyidah Fatima being a part of the flesh of Nabuwa of the Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, being a juz, because Fatima bad'atun minni, min here is juziyah. Those who are people who understand Arabic, they'll understand what is juz'iyah. Here it is juz'i, which means that the Prophet ﷺ said that Fatima is part of me. Nobody can be equal to that part. He is the kul, he is the asl, and Fatima is the branch. She is a juz, and that hukum which applies on the kul, it applies on the juz as well. That the ruling which applies on the origin and the asl, the same hukum will apply on the juz as well. With these words, I wish to just conclude by also saying that he said he had keeping and a difference of opinion is fine, but when somebody has slurs at a great giant scholar who has worked for Ahlus Sunnah wal Jama'ah for the past 30 years, then that is crossing the limits and crossing the boundary. Yes, keep the ikhtilaf, but this is not keeping an ikhtilaf where you say that you are a mufakkir you are not a mufakkir, a thinker, you are mufakkar. Ismul maf'ul. So he's trying to say that someone who is thought upon. Mufakkir is ismul fa'il, a thinker. Mufakkar. He said that Qibla Sayyid Abdul Qadir Jilani Shah Sahib, the noble Sayyid, he is a mufakkar. Now this and he has been doing these slurs for the past few since last year. So this is why these people need to be brought to account. That you cannot insult such great scholars. If you have issues, why don't you come down and sit down and speak with them? Yes, keep your difference, but when you cross the boundaries, then we will counterattack, then we will come after you, and you will have to answer for what you have said. You are accountable for what you are saying. Finally, a lot of the people, we are here for our main goal. Our main goal is not to have followers. A lot of the people think that we are following, that we want followers. That is wrong. So we want Mufti Ji. The message is that we want people to know that firstly the use of the name Mufti Ji, we have a panel of scholars who provide evidence. So Mufti Ji is a trademark. That's all it is. Mufti Ji is a trademark. So we have a panel of scholars who give daleel on behalf of us, and that is with researched answers. And the truth is spoken by historical imams and followed by early giant scholars. Our aim is to speak the truth until our last breath. So this is our main mission. It is not one person. Our main person is Mufti Ji at the top, and then it's all of us. We form collectively our group, and our mission is until our last breath to speak the truth